Brains. Brains. Welcome to another Studsburg City update. I'm Greg and I'll give you a little tour of what's been going on here. Now, since my last update, I'll be honest, I haven't had as much time as I would like to do things. I've done a few interim videos you will have seen, but I have been doing some layout stuff here and I've had some really, I think, good thoughts on a few things I'm going to change. So let's start by having a look around on the upper level. Now, let's start over here with the Ghostbusters HQ. The Ecto 1 is missing. Where on earth are they? Must be out on the call somewhere. Hope everything's alright. Now over here we have what looks like a Star Wars gathering going on. Some kind of an event going on, perhaps a meal somewhere. That looks like Han Solo coming out of Al's haircut salon there as well. And we've got Lloyd, looks like he's just finished a game of pool. We've got our Lego people have moved around the corner here. Now that's probably because the front door for that's still in the wrong place, but we will move that one very, very soon. Now there's not a lot going on around the assembly square. Seems like a quiet time, maybe the shops are shut. Now I've done some work on the petrol station. You can see that here, and as you can tell, we've got a couple of nice looking sports cars in there filling up at the moment. So yeah, I finally redid the roof on it. I've redone it. I haven't done the interior yet, so we'll get to that one. I'll do a proper video on that one. I won't open it now. But yeah, we've got the Porsche racing car and the Ferrari racing car there, looking ready and raring to go. What else have we got going on? Now I did some work along the front here. Like in the last video, we did say I was going to do a promenade. And I've started sort of just mucking around with some stalls and things like that. So I'm working within the limits of the parts I have at the moment. So I'm going to do loads of little stalls like this. And so I think I might just do like a market through here. I think would be really, really nice. I guess busy, some fruit stalls, some restaurants. We've got Scooby-Doo and Shaggy down here buying some food. I hope he's got enough there to keep them well fed. They're quite notorious for eating a lot. Now we've got the scaffoldings moved over here to help finish the petrol station, so that's going to have some detail put on the roof and inside. I will do that one properly. I'm also thinking probably, if I've got the parts, I think I do, I'm going to do over here in Australia we have a lot of liquid petroleum gas canisters at petrol stations, so I'm thinking I'm going to put one of those down here as well, just to give it a bit more authenticity. Down here we've got the Christmas train is still going. Now I wonder if he's running away because it's about time the Christmas stuff came down. I don't know what everyone else thinks there. Should it come down or should it stay, or should we have a permanent winter village here in Studsburg? I'm not sure. Now I have been digging through my tiles and I'm going to start tiling this park area here as well particularly. Looks like we've got classic spaceman there as well, one of the yellow ones, hanging around on the train too. What else do we have going on? Now we've got Troy from Brick Family down here. Now he's got his coffee cup, so he's happy. It looks like he's been joined by some crazy dude with a chainsaw. I'm not entirely sure he wants to chop trees up, but anyway, I'm sure Troy knows what he's doing there. We've got the tree loaders just moving some stuff here, possibly over onto this lorry over here. What else have we got happening? Looks like we've got we've got some of the Guardians of the Galaxy here having a street race, perhaps? Is that a street race going on there? I'm not sure. Now, next to that, there's something interesting going on here. It looks like we've got a zombie outbreak near the hospital. What's going on there? These policemen seem oblivious to it. There's a zombie taxi driver. My goodness, that taxi's on fire. The police are just standing there oblivious. Boy, we've got to stay tuned to this one, guys. I'm not sure. This could be the end of Studsburg at that rate. We'll keep an eye on that one. I'm sure the police have got it under control. The Ghostbusters are there now too, so that's going to help a lot, I think. I'm sure they can get it under control if anybody can. Now, we've got Chase from the Paw Patrol here. He's trying to keep one of the ghosts under control as well. There's the Ecto 2 there, still with a possessed rider. Hopefully that's the last one. Now, down here, we've got some crazy science experiment going on with one of my sculptures here. It looks like it's been turned into some kind of energy producing I don't know, like some kind of power station. That's pretty cool. Keep an eye on that one, see what happens. But yeah, just a little mock I put together of just a sort of little power grid. I'm trying to do a load of these little mock type things around the city, so we'll keep going there. Looks like the bandage guy from the hospital has moved over here now. He's might be in trouble actually, looking behind him. Oh, but it's alright. Spider Girl's over here. She's keeping an eye on things, so just hope she's not scared of mice. There's a mouse down there. Now, you would have seen Joss in my most recent video just last night. Now, here's her builds as promised put into the city. So I've actually done Joss's Sculptures by the Tunnel, which is a reference to, in Sydney we have an event called Sculptures by the Sea, which is held in Bondi every year, which is Sculptures by the Sea, as you guessed. So it looks like we've got, first up we've got Dr McBrick here. He's admiring the, this one was hung upside down. Yeah, it just is. We've got BrickBakery down here. Now he's checking out the Minecraft type sculpture. That's pretty cool. Oh, we've got a miner over here as well. It looks like he's found some pretend treasure, possibly. He hasn't noticed the emerald next to it over here. Now, what have we got over here? We have a new visitor to Studsburg. And this one is Robin. Now, Robin sent a note with his minifigure. He's quite a handsome little chap there. Enclosed is Bob. He's a simple soul who likes nothing more than a cup of tea and a hobnob, not beer. Keep up the good work, Robin. So you can see him sitting there and he's got hobnobs. So Bob should be very happy. What have we got going on behind Bob? Now we've got some off-road vehicles getting ready to do something here. We've got the quad bikes, we've got the motorbike, and there's the pizzeria. There's a little pizza truck behind there. Some kids have stopped for some lunch or something. Looks like they're having a little party there. I wonder if they're going to go on the quad bikes afterwards. I'm not sure they're old enough, but anyway, we'll keep an eye on that one. What else have we got going on here? There's not a lot going down in the residential area at the moment. There should be some new buildings appearing there very, very soon, hopefully. It's a bit sparse. There's some more plates through here, so we'll get some more houses through here. I actually was considering, and I'll share this with you, taking a leaf out of Dr McBrick's book and doing paved roads rather than road plates, for the reason that I can actually tighten things up a little bit here, which will give me a bit more space over here for some more buildings. So in theory I could get, you know, another 8 studs possibly, maybe not quite that much, but we could get another 6 to 8 studs of space for buildings and things, so I can really tuck that in quite tightly. I think the harbour area, the cargo area here, I'm going to redo that one a bit somehow through here. I haven't figured that one out, but that's almost definitely going to be paved. My workshop hasn't progressed. As I say, I'm actually a bit low on parts at the moment, so I need to get on top of ordering spare parts for that. There's not a lot else going on down here. We've got the Hobgoblin up here riding his jetpack as usual. We've got Lloyd's mum down there riding on the rickshaw. The bus has made it down there. The pizza girl's coming back. Looks like she hasn't delivered her pizzas. That's a bit worrying. Hogwarts Express is there ready to roll. We've got the miners are in here again, up to something. Look, they're blowing stuff up again. Good God, they're going to blow up the tunnel now. Oh, these guys are lunatics, aren't they? Now, this is the bit I'm excited about. I've been playing with this in my head, and I thought I'd sort of start by showing you like a bit of progress here. I've been building Ninjago City, as you may have seen in my live stream, and I wanted to put it down and show you what I mentioned in my previous video, where I want to run the bridge next to Ninjago City like that. So it's going to be Ninjago City, the bridge, and then the docks, and then I'll build underneath the bridge here. So probably going to raise the bridge up ever so slightly to give a bit more space, because it's a little bit snug under there. So maybe another 4 to 6 studs high, bricks high, sorry. I personally think that's really rather cool. I think that'll look really good. So this is going to be the harbour area here. So as I say, I'm going to have an L-shaped table here. So I'll have a like minuscule area here that I might just about be able to fit into. Different problem. But it'll look really cool, and that's the main thing. So yeah, I've got Destiny's Bounty involved as well. I love that. It's one of my favourite sets. I think probably Ninjago City, then Destiny's Bounty are my favourite sets at the moment. I've got the Ferris wheel out here. That is not where it's going to live. The Ferris wheel is going to go over here. There's going to be another raised area over there. That's where like the theme park area is going to be. Now I've got to do my BrickBakery order for track parts. I'm convinced that BrickBakery junctions will help me make this space better. So I'm going to do that. Now over here though, I'm going to go back to my Ninjago area. So as I've said, I've always wanted to do a Ninjago Mountain, and I think I've had a corker of an idea how I'm going to do this now. So what I'm going to do is, we've got Ninjago City, and then I'm going to build off here. There's a ramp here. I'm going to build off, and then, oh, here we go. It helps if I point the camera in the right place. I'm going to build off here. I think along the front here, I'm going to put some frontages of buildings. So along here, so it's like a sort of Asian waterfront type thing. And then the mountain will build up behind it. Now I haven't decided if the train is going to go into a tunnel, or if it's going to be like a valley through here, if that makes sense. And then the mountain will just be built up to whatever height I can afford to build it to. So it'll come up here somewhere with Ninjago, with the Temple of Air Jitsu on the top, and just lots of little Ninjago features all the way down. I've got my eye on one of the older red dragon at the moment. I think that's a great set. That would be another feature. The Temple of Resurrection. The two side buildings from the Temple of Air Jitsu, I think, would be rather good as the source for a village type build. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking. And obviously the bridge has come undone again, where I've been moving it around. And obviously the bridge is going to be built out all the way down on each end. So yeah, I'm not sure. Should this go straight into a tunnel, or should this be like a valley, and then I can build bridges over the valley? That makes sense. Undecided. I mean, it might come down to parts, but I think it could look pretty cool. I've got an idea in my head. I'm kind of going to sketch it this week, I think, and share that with you when I've done it. But yeah, I've got my lighthouse involved here. I'm be honest, I really love this lighthouse, but I might scale it back very slightly, back to almost its original size, just to give me a bit more space in this area, because it's a bit tight at the moment. I wish I had the space of some of you guys. But anyway, I'll take a leaf out of JC and go with the smaller approach. So yeah, that is the update at the moment. Sorry that was a bit manic. I've just been sort of dumping ideas out, playing with it. I just love just playing with the zombie scene. That's actually the taxi driver from the Ghostbusters HQ set. Made perfect sense. I put him in one of the taxis that came with the bridges, seeing as I've got two of those hanging around. Anyway, that is it. Now I'm going to run my trains for a bit. Let me know in the comments what you think of everything I have just shown you. The bits I'm talking about adding, changing, I am going to make some changes up here. I just haven't decided exactly what yet, but I do definitely want to build this area into a bit more of a sort of feature. Is it going to be a square or something like that one? I was watching a video this week, I can't remember what channel it was, I apologise, but he just done a square kind of similar to what I'm thinking, but just a bit bigger. I do look at that and go, that hospital, I have to build an upgrade to that hospital. It just has to happen. It's something I've wanted to do for so long. I'm just going to have to figure it out. Need so many parts. I'm sure we all have that problem. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to like the video. And if you're new here, make sure you hit subscribe. I do post regularly. Tell me what you think. I love it. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with some trains running now. And I will talk to you again very soon, guys.